I just wanted to clarify something also for those of you who are kind of video scrying. Scrying is when you're reading into things somehow. Like you can scry with birds. If a bird swoops down in front of your car, you should probably slow down, for example. Or if something like the Indians, like the Native Americans back when, whatever, they were scrying all the time. They scryed everything. So basically, it's just like watching the clouds, watching birds, watching everything in your life to see what message, to get from it. But with videos, like the way that I do, you don't just watch a video and go, oh, well, that's happening to me. That's my situation or whatever. What you watch for is for the reader to say things that really resonate specifically to you. That you're just like, how in the world is that even possible? Like it blows your mind. And mentions like really specific things. Like the other day, and I posted these on my channel here. But one of the things was like I had just went to the dollar store. I never ever like promote anything ever. But I got on and I said, hey, I want to give it a shout out to the dollar store or Dollar General, because they didn't have those electronic, devices under the ground. And they had these leggings that were really comfortable. I used the word comfortable, I believe. Really comfortable leggings, and that are cheap, And I said, they're perfect for my situation right now. And that's not even how I used to dress. I mean, I have dressed to the T in certain parts of my life, but right now with what I'm going through, I want to look as bummy as possible. Like as like not even turn anybody's heads. I do not want to turn it. I don't want any attention from anybody at all. I want to be as inconspicuous and as invisible as possible. So that's the look I'm going for right now, as you can tell. I'm undercover as a slumpy bum. Or a frumpy bum. So I go to listen to, and you guys know that there's the lady in black, and that story involved a no trespassing sign. And there was one other thing, but I went to watch that Isis Oracle. She starts off saying, you wear comfortable clothing and your attacker is saying that you look like a bum. I about lost it. I started laughing so hard. I was like, talk about confirmation. So that's how God gets your attention and says, this video is for you, Amy, or whatever your name is. It like catches your attention and you're like, holy shit. And just a little bit further in, she said, there might be a no trespassing sign involved, and you're like, what? Like, whoever talks about no trespassing signs? Stuff like that. And throughout Isis's videos, she always mentions like 3 to 5 very specific things like that are actually happening right now in this moment. I mean, she put that video out about 2 hours after I posted that Dollar General video about the leggings being comfortable. So that's how you scry, though, using videos. You can't just, I know some people like get into love readings and stuff, and they're like, yeah, this is my person or whatever. And I just kind of go, I don't know, though, because, I don't know. A lot of it can be pretty general, but that's how you know it's for you, is there's very, very specific things that grab your attention that you're like, there cannot be very many people that specific thing would have resonated for, like that specifically and that fresh. 2 hours ago, I posted that video. Boom, she mentions, that you wear comfortable clothing. It's like that you look like a bum. So the storm's still going. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that for those of you who want to learn how to do that or have God talk to you that way. That's not the only way He talks to me. I mean, there's like a million different ways, including talking directly to me, of course. So just learn to really pay attention in life. Learn to really pay attention to every little tiny thing that happens, the songs that are playing in the background, the conversations that are around you and what they're saying. Yeah, there was actually something, something else in her video. I think it was yesterday. She mentioned something very specific, very, very specific that I actually heard my neighbors fighting about, like loudly outside where everyone could hear. They were talking about that specific subject, specifically. Those exact words that were used were in Isis's video. She's very good. She's really good. But like I said, though, too, it's like, how is it possible, too, if it wasn't God giving you messages, right? How is it possible that all these readers are talking about the same stuff? They're bringing up the same stuff. They're making the same conclusions. They're saying the same things are happening. That, you know, all it's been like mind blowing how God's been supporting me through this. And like I said, it's not just the videos. It's many, 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 many things that happen throughout my day, or that friends mention, or that I see or come across, or whatever it is. So learn how to scry with everything in life, and your life will be much more synchronistic and magical, I'll tell you. All right, hope that helps.